Welcome to your turning point. Have you ever wondered why, despite all your effort, money always seems to slip through your fingers? From an early age, we're taught to study, work, and save. But we're rarely taught how to make money grow and work for us. Imagine waking up tomorrow and discovering that in just 5 months, your financial life could transform in a truly surprising way. Today, we're going to reveal the secrets that schools, banks, and the media have kept hidden, turning limiting beliefs into powerful tools for prosperity. Think about it. If you had access to practical methods to invest, multiply your resources, and make confident financial decisions, your future would look completely different. Embrace this new mindset. The knowledge shared here can change the course of your life and begin your journey toward freedom and abundance. Every word of this video was crafted to inspire you, to awaken your desire to achieve financial independence and rewrite your story. Let this message sink in, lighting the flame of change within your heart. Believe this: knowledge is the master key that unlocks the doors to a promising future. Don't wait any longer. The path to prosperity begins with a single step, and this video is your invitation to transformation. Get ready to discover a world of opportunities and strategies that will help you reach your goals. Now, let's take a deeper look at how money really works and why your mindset is essential to using it in a transformative way throughout life. We're conditioned to believe that financial success depends solely on effort and sacrifice, but few talk about the real power of multiplying resources, investing wisely, and making money work to bring dreams to life. Money, in itself, is a neutral tool. It simply reflects the choices we make. When we realize that our finances are tied to our vision and beliefs, we create space for true change. It's time to break down the myths surrounding the financial world and rethink our relationship with capital. Too often we spend impulsively or choose safe paths that actually hold us back. Investing with intention, evaluating each decision with clarity, is what separates those stuck in debt from those who build lasting wealth. Inspired by Elon Musk's famous mindset, act even when the odds are low, we find the courage to take calculated risks, break outdated patterns, and explore opportunities we never imagined. Reprogramming our mindset means letting go of old concepts and recognizing that true financial education is built day by day. With every decision, every investment, every act of discipline. So here's the question: which habits are holding back your financial growth, and which actions could turn expenses into investments and mediocrity into prosperity? This new perspective is the first step toward financial freedom, because changing the way you think is essential to building a stable, abundant future. In this segment, we'll explore each level of financial management in more depth, showing how your choices and habits shape your path to prosperity. The idea is simple. Your financial life is not fixed. It's a progressive journey, one that depends on your mindset, your discipline, and your planning. Level 1, disorganized finances, the chaos cycle. In the initial stage, many people live solely off what they earn, without having a clear view of their income and expenses. At this level, spending often exceeds income, creating a scenario of financial disarray. This disorganization leads to growing debt and a vicious cycle that makes it difficult to save or invest. At this point, there is no financial planning structure. The person doesn't know exactly where their money is going, which prevents any corrective action. This situation is marked by a complete lack of monitoring and financial organization, where every month feels like a repeat, overdue bills, and the constant feeling that money is disappearing without explanation. The solution starts with creating a simple financial control system that allows you to clearly visualize where your money is going. Here are some practical steps that can help. Create a spreadsheet or use personal finance apps to record all sources of income and expenses. List fixed expenses like rent, utilities, and loan payments, and variable expenses like food, entertainment, and shopping. This organization helps identify where unnecessary spending can be reduced. Develop the habit of updating your budget daily or weekly. Reviewing your spending regularly allows you to adjust your budget when necessary and prevent disorganization from building up. A periodic review shows exactly where your money is going and allows you to correct any deviations from your plan. Set clear financial goals, even if it's just saving a small percentage of your income. Prioritize paying off debts and creating an emergency fund. These goals help guide your spending decisions and encourage a more conscious financial approach. If possible, use financial tools or apps that automate expense categorization, send alerts, and provide visual reports. These tools simplify the monitoring process and help you stay disciplined without taking much of your time. Take a moment at the end of each month to review your financial performance. Identify excessive spending and adjust your budget for the next period. This continuous analysis helps improve your management and avoid repeating mistakes. Level 2. Financial survival. The daily battle. At the second level, the individual is able to cover all basic expenses, but there's nothing left to save or invest. Here the focus is survival. The money that comes in goes straight to bills, with no room to build any kind of financial cushion. Although this represents an improvement over the chaos of level 1, progress is still very limited. The person lives under a strict budget, but without a growth strategy or plan to build wealth. This survival mode prevents them from investing in their own future, and any unexpected financial event causes stress and threatens their stability. The solution starts with detailed budget mapping. The first step is to create a detailed budget that lists all income sources and expenses. Use a spreadsheet or financial management app to separate fixed expenses, like rent, bills, and transportation, from variable ones like food, entertainment, and occasional purchases. This visibility is essential to identify excessive spending and areas where you can save. Analyze your variable expenses and identify which ones can be reduced or eliminated without harming your quality of life. For example, cancel unused subscriptions, reduce meals out, or negotiate better deals on services like phone plans and internet. This optimization creates a margin that, even if small at first, can be directed towards savings. Look for ways to negotiate fixed bills as well. Talking to service providers and banks might lead to lower fees or better packages, freeing up part of your budget for new financial initiatives. Set an initial savings goal, even if it's just a modest percentage of your monthly income. Automating the transfer to a savings account helps build this fund without requiring daily decisions, paving the way for future investments when conditions improve. If your expenses still consume all your income, consider looking for additional income sources, freelance work, selling products, or offering services. Even a small extra income can make a difference when saved or reinvested, helping you take the first steps toward financial progress. Establish monthly budget reviews. Monitoring your expenses and comparing them with your savings goals helps you adjust your plan and ensure the strategy is working to build a stronger financial foundation. Level 3, starting a reserve, awakening potential. In the third stage, change begins. The individual starts managing to save small amounts. This phase shows a genuine effort to organize finances, but there's still a challenge: making that saved money grow and multiply. Often the savings are left in a checking account, earning no interest, or they're spent impulsively, draining any growth potential. The core issue here is the lack of investment knowledge. The effort to save is valid, but without effective strategies, the financial reserve fails to fulfill its role of building growing capital. This is a turning point where the intention to improve is clear, but transformation depends on learning the right techniques to turn the simple act of saving into real wealth creation. If you've already started saving a portion of your income, but you realize those reserves aren't producing results, the next step is to learn how to turn them into capital that truly grows. To do that, it's essential to gain a basic understanding of investing and diversify your portfolio. Start by learning the key concepts, such as the relationship between risk and return, types of assets, and the importance of diversification. Look for reliable sources, books, free courses, or even informative videos that explain how investments work in a clear and practical way. Then, start applying that knowledge. Even if the amounts are small, investing consciously can already generate long-term results. One strategy is to define a small percentage of your savings to invest regularly, always focusing on assets that match your risk profile and financial goals. If possible, use online simulations and tools that help you estimate potential returns, so you can track your capital's growth and adjust your strategies as needed. In addition, setting clear goals can help you stay disciplined. For example, define a goal to turn your savings into an emergency fund or into an investment that multiplies your wealth over time. That kind of focus helps you avoid impulsive spending and maintain your commitment to long-term growth. Remember, many internet gurus charge high prices for this type of content, but I'm giving it to you for free. If this content was useful to you, leave a comment with your thoughts, and if possible, share this video so more people can access these valuable strategies. Level 4. Money that works. Transformation through investing. Level 4 marks a significant shift. This is when money begins to be directed intentionally toward investments. At this stage, the individual not only saves, but also uses those resources to purchase assets that over time multiply and generate passive income. This phase requires a deep understanding of the market, investment diversification, and a solid long-term strategy. When done intelligently, every small amount saved can grow into substantial capital, capable of creating true financial freedom. Transitioning to this level means not only gaining technical knowledge, but also developing the discipline to avoid impulsive spending and maintain a financial plan aligned with larger goals. Beyond these traditional levels, in the digital age, there's a new dimension that connects with all stages, bringing technology and information into the equation, boosting the potential of every financial decision. But before embracing that integration, it's essential to master the first 4 levels. They form the solid foundation for any real financial evolution. The idea here is to go beyond simple saving and move into intentional investing. Instead of letting your money sit still, you direct it into assets that can generate passive income, transforming small amounts into wealth that grows over time. Start by deepening your knowledge about investments. Take free courses, read books, and watch videos from reliable sources that explain the basics of the financial market, the relationship between risk and return, and how major asset classes work, like stocks, real estate funds, government bonds, and cryptocurrencies. This knowledge will help you make informed decisions that align with your risk tolerance and financial goals. Set clear financial goals. Whether you want to create an extra stream of income or accumulate wealth for the future, having defined objectives helps guide where and how to invest. For example, divide your goals into short, medium, and long-term categories and adjust your strategies according to each time frame. And don't put all your eggs in one basket. Diversify your investments across different asset classes to minimize risk and take advantage of market opportunities. Analyze the ideal allocation percentage for each investment based on your risk tolerance and goals. This diversification ensures that even if one part of your portfolio underperforms, the overall growth can continue. Whenever possible, automate the allocation of part of your income to investments. Setting up automatic transfers to an investment account reinforces discipline and turns the process into a habit, so you contribute regularly without needing to. Remember each step. Build an investment plan that considers expected returns and the risks involved. Use tools and apps that help you track the performance of your assets and review your strategy periodically. Adjustments are normal. As the market evolves, your portfolio should also be reassessed to maintain the right balance between safety and profitability. Investing requires patience and consistency. Avoid making emotional decisions, whether out of fear during temporary losses or excitement over quick gains. Stay focused on your long-term goals, trust your strategy, and learn to handle market fluctuations without abandoning your plan. Level 5. Financial freedom with purpose, conscious use for positive impact. At the highest stage, the focus is no longer just on accumulating wealth, but on managing financial freedom with wisdom and purpose. Here, capital is used to create opportunities, achieve dreams, and at the same time contribute to the community and the environment. This approach goes beyond personal benefit. It builds a mindset where each financial decision is seen as an opportunity to positively impact the lives of others. The evolved mindset of this level allows you to see money as a transformative tool, capable of rewriting stories and building a solid future, both individually and collectively. In the digital age, these levels take on a new dimension. In today's digital age, these financial levels take on a whole new dimension. Technology and access to information have expanded investment possibilities, from online trading platforms to innovative markets like cryptocurrencies and fintechs. By combining traditional methods with modern tools, each financial decision becomes potentially exponential, allowing for more efficient and global wealth management. Mastering these 5 levels means transforming every choice into a secure step toward financial freedom. With an open mindset and a willingness to learn continuously, it becomes possible to reprogram habits and eliminate behaviors that limit your growth. Each stage, from basic control to intelligent use of resources, must be seen as part of an integrated system where financial success is built on the sum of smart decisions and the courage to innovate. Throughout this video, we explored the core foundations that can revolutionize your financial life. We reviewed the different stages of money management, from building a solid income base and investing with purpose to conscious saving and strategic resource allocation. We also saw how the 5 levels of financial evolution apply in the digital age, where innovation and access to information are the real engines that transform small actions into big results. Remember, every step, whether it's generating consistent income, growing your money, or leveraging digital opportunities, relies above all on a shift in mindset. Money is not inherently good or bad. It reflects the choices you make and how willing you are to learn and adapt. This journey toward financial freedom begins with small steps. It starts with the discipline to eliminate habits that drain your resources and the courage to invest in your future. So now I invite you to reflect. Which financial habits are you ready to change today? What actions can you take right now to transform your financial life? If you've decided that it's time to take control and leave behind limiting beliefs, know this: every step you take with knowledge and courage builds the foundation for a life of abundance. Before we wrap up, leave a comment sharing your biggest takeaway from this video, or let us know which level you plan to reach first. Subscribe to the channel to receive more tips and strategies that will help you move forward on your path to financial independence. Share this content with your friends and family. Together, we can transform the way we handle money and spark a true financial revolution. Your journey toward a more prosperous life is just beginning. The knowledge you've gained today has the power to rewrite your financial story, and the change depends on you, starting now. Go ahead, apply these strategies, and watch as your future gradually becomes more secure and promising. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, where we'll continue uncovering the secrets to transforming your reality. And remember, financial success is a daily choice. Every smart decision brings you one step closer to the freedom you truly deserve.